Coffee crooked. Hello everyone, and welcome to Life with Jess. Today we are going to be diving into some coffee. It's exciting. Who doesn't love coffee? Lots of people don't like coffee, but that doesn't matter. Never mind. So I've seen this coffee drink going around everywhere, and I feel like I'm the very last person to jump on the bandwagon, but nevertheless, I'm still jumping on the bandwagon. And today, I'm going to make DALGONA coffee. Is that how you say it? I hope so, because that's how I'm going to say it. So, I'm going to try the coffee drink 3 different ways. I'm going to try it with sugar, and with coconut sugar, and with honey. Wait, I didn't even tell you what's in it. DALGONA coffee is made with instant coffee, sugar, and hot water. Forgot. I'm going to try it 3 ways today. I'm going to try it with white sugar, I'm going to try it with coconut sugar, and I'm going to try it with honey. So 3 different ways. These are the ones we're doing right there. And let's do it. Okay, I've seen this made with hot milk instead of hot water. I've seen people make it with powdered sugar. I've seen people make it with other stuff in it. Oh, I've seen people do it with like 1/2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 tablespoons of coffee and 2 tablespoons of water, whatever, you know. But I'm just going to follow the basics with 2 tablespoons of coffee, 2 tablespoons of hot water, and 2 tablespoons of sugar, so, or sweetener. So that's what I'm going to do. So we're going to start with the first one. Instant coffee and sugar and hot water. So this is super easy. Recipe, and it's just 3 ingredients, 2 tablespoons of each. You whip it up until it becomes frothy and light and fluffy and whipped, and then you pour it over. It's my fridge. And then you pour it over, put it on top of a glass of milk or whatever you want, I guess. So I'm gonna just do that now. Stop talking about it. First, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. I'm using decaf because of reasons. So yeah, it's fine, but it's not, I know. Okay, 2 tablespoons of instant coffee, 1, 2, and 2 tablespoons of sugar. This is the white sugar, just granulated. And then 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1, 2. Apparently this coffee is similar or derived from a Korean candy that's like made with sugar and water, and they add baking soda or something to make it foamy. So we'll have to try that one of these days because that sounds really good. But right now we're making a coffee beverage instead. So now that I have 2 tablespoons of all 3 ingredients in here, I'm going to whip it up, not with my fork, not with my whisk, with this whisk. Yeah, but I'll have to plug her in first. Hopefully I don't make a mess. Hopefully this works okay. I kind of can reach. Here we go. Oh boy. Well, it's been all of 10 seconds and we already have a disaster on the table. It's all fleeing out. So, I'm going to use something else. Okay. Almost forgot to plug it in. Okay. If this isn't any better, then we're going to have to move to a different bowl, I guess. So, we'll see. Kind of nervous now. Just a little. worked. It's all like foamy now. That was super fast too. I don't know how long that was, but it whipped up like really fast. It's like almost like meringue. That's what it reminds me of. That is so cool. So I'm gonna just set this one aside and make the coconut sugar one now. Get a new bowl, and here we go again. 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar, and 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1, 2. I'm assuming this one's gonna work as well, just like the other regular sugar one, but we'll try it out. I'm sure lots of people have done this already, maybe, I hope, I don't know, but we're gonna see how this one comes out now. Too. It looks really similar to the regular sugar one. The coconut sugar one seems a little lighter. Maybe I could whip it a little longer. Whereas the white sugar one right now seems a little more firm almost. Maybe I'll whip this one just a little bit longer and see if it will become more like the regular white sugar one. We'll see. So I whipped it a little more and it's still fluffy, but I mean, it's just as fluffy as the regular sugar, the coconut sugar one is. Now I'm excited to try it with honey. Here we go. 3rd time's the charm. 2 tablespoons of instant coffee. I don't know why I'm still telling you. You probably already know this. 1, 2 tablespoons of honey. I'm really excited and super curious to see how the one with honey is going to turn out, because I don't know, it's different than like sugars. It's a liquid, so we'll see. Let me know in the comments if you've made DALGONA coffee and what twists you put on it, like how you've maybe made it, you know, different than the original recipe, I guess. Did that make sense? I feel confused, but hopefully it made sense. You can let me know what you did. 2 tablespoons of hot water. 1, 2. I'm sitting here whipping all this and I feel like I'm making frosting and I'm not. And so it's, you know, it's coffee, so it's okay, but it's not frosting, so. Wow, this really whipped up. I noticed like really fast, well, I got stuff all over my hands. I noticed with the honey one that it whipped up really fast, like just a couple seconds after I started whisking it or whatever I was doing. It started to get frothy already, like more quickly than the ones made with sugar. It also seems to have made more, or maybe that's because I whipped it up last. So we have our 3 different kinds. We have the one made with white sugar, and this one I think is the most like dense, like meringue kind of whip, but they all seem pretty similar in color. And then here's the coconut sugar one, and this one's very similar to the regular sugar one, and it seemed to have gotten more meringue. And then The honey one is the most frothy, and I feel like it whipped up the highest, the lightest, so there seems to be more of it than the others. So, but it seems to be pretty meringue-like as well. And like I said, they're all pretty similar in color, so I don't know if you can see that. This is kind of awkward. I feel like I'm like, woo. Okay, now we get to taste it. Got my cup. So traditionally, I guess, what I've seen mostly everywhere is that you use milk and ice cubes. So I'm gonna do almond milk and ice cubes, and then we're gonna put the foam on top. None of them wanted to come out, and then they all wanted to come out at once. Yikes. Okay, it's good enough. And then almond milk. I've seen people do 1 cup, but I'm just gonna pour it in until I feel like it's enough. So first, the white sugar one. DALGONA foam stuff. That's really cool. So excited. It's holding its shape pretty well. It looks really pretty. So white sugar, now coconut sugar. There's the coconut sugar one. It looks like it's more than the white sugar. And I did whip these all one more time to make sure they weren't separating. Okay. So the honey. See how this one goes on. Wow, I literally feel like I only just put half of that on there. It whipped up so light. There's a lot left in here. Wow. Put a little more on. Look at these. Oh, there's the honey one. Very pretty. They're all very pretty. Now comes the best part. We get to try them. So, I'm just going to try a little bit off the spoon and see what it tastes like by itself. Probably going to be really strong flavor, I'm guessing. We'll see. Very, very strong coffee flavor. It's not bad. And the coconut sugar one. Very strong as well. Has a little bit more of a, almost like a toffee kind of taste, maybe, from the coconut sugar. So that's gonna be pretty good, I think. And the honey one. That one's also really good. You can taste the honey a little bit. Also, it's very strong though, very condensed, strong coffee flavor. So let's mix them up. I have like all this coffee to drink now. Boy, it's gonna be a fun day. First, the white sugar one. Mix it up a little bit. Well, the ice cubes are even sitting on top of the milk. I mean, of the foam. Okay, so it's kind of stirred a little bit. A little stronger on top there. So I wonder if my cup's too small for this amount of foam. But it'll be okay if it's too strong. I think. We'll see. Let's see how it tastes. It's so pretty. Look at that. It's really good. It's good. Strong, but really good. Oh, do I have a little right here? Is it gone? Okay. That would be embarrassing. I'm gonna mix it a little more. It's hard to mix the foam in. I feel like this would work better with a straw. because then I could get like down there, you know, or a bigger cup. But this is what I have, so it's working fine. I know mine's more condensed and small, but it isn't an overly sweet drink. It's more strong to me. It's not bad, it's pretty good. Very good actually. But mine probably needs a little more milk in it. But still, I like this. That's good. Now the coconut sugar one. Mix this one up. Whoa, this one's spilling over everywhere. Back here anyway. But that's okay. Life would be pretty boring if we didn't make messes. Alright, this one's somewhat mixed as well. I'll try this one. I think I might like that one better than the regular sugar one. The coconut sugar gives it a little more of a, like a toffee flavor or something like that. Caramely. I really like that. That's good. Boy, that made a mess. It would be really good with chocolate in it somewhere. Now for the honey one. I don't know if this one will be as strong because I only used half the foam about. So I'm thinking this one might be more mild in flavor with this amount of milk that I'm using. It's also spilling over. Trying to like push the foam in. Whoa. Oops. We're gonna call that good. My cup is running over, so. I really, really like that one. You can taste the honey in it, and it tastes like coffee, but it's not like overpoweringly strong coffee flavor like those. The honey one almost tastes like it needs a little bit of cinnamon in it. This one's really good. I think I like the honey one the best out of all of them. I'm going to try them all one more time. Stir them up a little more. Try it now. It's better stirred more. I gotta clean up. It's just, I'm making a disaster over here. It's everywhere. It's a little better. I still like the coconut sugar one better than the white sugar one. And then I'm going to try the honey one again. This one stirred up the best, mixed the best, because it was a lighter foam on top. So I like that. Also, it's not as strong, like I said before, because it's only half the foam. So, okay, trying them all again. I think that I do like the coconut sugar one the best. As dirty as she may be. I think the honey one would be my second favorite. Now that I've let it sit for a little bit and I keep mixing it to get the foam incorporated into the milk, I think that it could use a stronger flavor of coffee maybe. Or maybe that's just because my taste buds are used to tasting the stronger kinds over here as opposed to here. The white sugar one is really good, but I think that the coconut sugar and the honey have more of that like toffee, caramel kind of flavor, I guess. Here's our winner, coconut sugar one. I really like that. Now I have to try to drink all of my coffee here. Well, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share and comment, and I think that's everything. Let me know if you make any of these coffees, how they turn out, what substitute you might use in place of whatever. This is a great coffee recipe. I'm definitely going to use it again. Make yourself a pretty coffee, and I will see you next time. I'm just like sipping each one as I sit here. Take a sip from this and then this and then this until they're all gone, and then I'm gonna be like,
on the ceiling.